Please, parents, send your kids to the Buddha hall. All the kids must be in the Buddha hall, not outside. All the kids. Kids means under 18. 16. All the kids inside, please. Good. Why don't you come? Yeah. This way. Can you come? Yeah. No, not talking, okay? Now you cannot talk. You have to concentrate on with the puja, okay? Now please start, everybody. We'll chant together if it is so while you are passing the Buddha Puja. Iti so bhagavan Buddho Vinjam Sanam Evan Iti piso bhagavan Vinjam Iti piso bhagavan Vinjam Sampan Now, you can see the kids, children, should sit in the front. Okay. And the sponsors, please come forward. Yeah. No. Yes. Need to. Can you cannot. Okay. And why don't you take a chair? Yeah. This one I can find. Yeah. We can take a chair. This one. If you don't have space here, please, you can sit in the dining area or in the living area. We also have some space, some chairs outside. You can sit. Start it out there. Please. Now everybody is settled. Please say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu for 3 times. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. So today is the special day of Vihara. Every year we have a very important day of this temple. It is the Katina Ceremony. This is the day that the monks and all our devotees can make a lot of merits by performing a great meritorious deed that one could ever do in one's lifetime. It is called Katina Ceremony. About 4 months ago, a group of people, 6 families, came to the temple in the evening and invited all the resident monks. At the temple, there were 5 monks at that time. They invited officially all the monks to start the rainy Vasa retreat. Rainy retreat. So we accepted, the monks accepted the invitation, and we started the rainy retreat. When they invited us, they made some promises, 4 promises. Chivara, Indapata, Senasana, Gilanapati. Those are the 4. Chivara, Indapata means, Venerable Sirs, during this Vasana time, Vasana period, we are going to provide with you enough food for you to consume. They also promised that we are going to make sure that you have a comfortable place to stay. Since we have a nice temple here to live comfortably, they did not have to worry about that. And also they promised that in case if you get sick, we will help you to seek medical assistance. And the last one they promised was, at the end of the 3 months period, we will offer you a special robe, the Katina Ceremony. During the 3 months' time, all the devotees, all the sponsors kept their promises and did their best to help the monks to practice the retreat. They provide enough food for us. They paid the mortgage towards the temple, and they also provide enough juice in case if you are sick, that they provided some medicines too. And also the last one, the Chivara, after the rainy season, they are going to keep their last promise, which is offering the Katina robe. I'm not going to talk much about Katina robe. Venerable Mahasangha, when they deliver their speeches, they will elaborate and mention about that. What I am going to do here is, without taking much time, we are going to welcome all the monks who are here for this wonderful Katina ceremony, and also to introduce our sponsors. After that, we will have Panchasila. One monk will conduct you to also 5 precepts, Venerable Bogule Sumana from Anaheim Temple. And after that, we will offer all the offerings, puja articles that we have respectfully brought to the Buddha hall and kept placed in front of the altar. And that will be done by Venerable Dr. Sumitra Thero. And then the food will be, the second portion of the food that you have brought to the temple will be dedicated to Mahasangha. It will be done by Venerable Srila Vimala Thero. And then Venerable Chandaratan Thero will do the Punyanumodana. And Venerable Dr. Piyananda Thero will deliver the Dhamma sermon. That's the program today. And I think maybe after the lunch, after your lunch, we will offer the Katina rope and dedicate the Katina rope. The main event will be after the lunch. After you had your lunch, we'll start this important ceremony, which is offering the Katina Chiva. Now, I'm going to introduce the all monks who are here, those who came from many temples from Los Angeles and from Bay Area. I'm going to introduce them from the left. Everybody knows Bhante Rahula, right? He's the senior monk. He's the most senior monk here. No? Yeah, he's here. He's a very asset to this temple actually. When I'm away, he's the one who is taking care of everything. Even when I'm here, he's the one who is doing many things, helping me and helping other people too. Whenever Palganda, Rahul Thero, he's going to be 80 next year. Still stronger than me actually. Sometimes, I cannot carry and lift that 5-gallon bottle. He easily does that. Very strong. So he's planning to offer a dana on his birthday next year. So I officially invite you everybody to come that day, right? Yeah. Then Venerable Madhavala Thero, everybody knows him from Sacramento Temple. Most of our devotees go there also when they have their events. Then most Venerable Agga Mahapandita. I don't know how to say it in English. Agga Mahapandita, that title. The title is given to very few monks. It is given from Burma, Myanmar. The title to recognize most scholar monks in the world, right? He has been awarded with that title, Agga Mahapandita, Dr. Katina Thero. And actually, I invited him about 2-3 days before, the Katina. And then he very humbly accepted our invitation and flew here just this morning. Okay, Venerable Katina Thero. I always say when he's somewhere, it's bright, yeah. You have a lot of lights. Yeah. Okay, Venerable Katina Thero, we respectfully welcome him. Then Thakave Santarakita Thero from Sacramento Temple, our brother man. He will always here whenever we have a ceremony. Then Venerable Dr. Maitve Vimalasara Thero. He is from Sri Lanka. He used to live in Los Angeles with Bhante Piyananda. Now he's in Sri Lanka running a big temple there. If you go to Sri Lanka, you can even stay in this temple, a really big one. Yeah. And whenever he comes to America, he likes to stay here too. Yeah. Everybody knows, our devotees knows him. Then Muruthamre Panyalo Thero, very scholar monk also. He's living in Sri Lanka now, but he used to live in the same temple where Venerable Vimalasara was living. Actually, they were together in India too. Yeah. Sitting also. Yeah, sitting also together. Yeah. And then we have Venerable Nikhil Panyasarana Thero from Sri Lanka. He was here 4 months, I think, right? Almost 4 months. He came every 2 years. He's here, he comes here. And our devotees knows him very well. And he's a very well-known monk in Sri Lanka. And actually, him's friend too. Right? Yeah. Then Venerable Dr. Nivittigala Sumita Thero, He is from Anaheim, Riverside Temple. Then Venerable Narada Thero from Los Angeles. Dhamma Anaheim, oh, sorry. He's from Sri Lanka. He's a visiting monk, and he's living in Anaheim Temple. And then Venerable Bogolle Sumanathero is the abbot of Anaheim Temple, a good friend of mine too. Okay. And then Bamaravani Kalyavansathero from Los Angeles Temple. He is the one actually who brought all the monks, from Los Angeles. He drove from Los Angeles and took all the monks. We just mentioned him, we need this many monks for this event, and he humbly accepted to bring all the monks from Los Angeles, and very helpful monk, my friend too. Okay, actually we are from same area, and we are from same. We are descending from same ancestors, the monks. Yeah. Then Abdullah Sumanathero from Sacramento Temple. Yeah. Then Tamamadwe Chandaratan Thero, he was the main chanter yesterday. And then Maya Kadavara Sarith Thero from Sacramento Temple. Then Kalabulu Kande Dhammajyoti Thero from Dhammavijaya Temple. And he is the one actually who used to bring the monks previous years. He's going to do his thesis for his PhD. He's very busy. So that's why he did not come. I think last year also he did not come to Katna. You did? Yeah. Even though he has a lot of work, he comes to our Katna. See? Then Matthew Sonuttar Thero. Sorry. Then Emily P.K. Saranand Thero. Actually, Venerable Saranand Thero was principal of a very well-known English school in Sri Lanka. Now he lives in Riverside Temple. Okay? He's also from our area, southern area from Sri Lanka. When I say southern area, the monks from north, they don't like it. just like Vietnam, right? South and north. But not that bad. Not that bad. No.
Still bad.
It's still bad, but not bad. Then we have Matthew Sonantaro, our student monk here. He's here about almost now 2 years. Very helpful monk and helpful to me too. Even though around maybe 12 o'clock in midnight, if I say, Sonatra, my back hurts, he comes and massage me. Even 12 o'clock. Yeah. Very helpful. When I was sick, everybody actually, the girls, Rahul, my student Chandiman, Sonatra, they took care of me very well. Just like our devotees. I can also mention this by our devotees. When I was sick, they were very helpful. Could you believe that they fed me? Yeah, they fed me. They please eat. They fed me. Not only one, many devotees. Yeah, 5, 6 devotees. Yeah, in the hospital, even when I was sick. The Vietnamese people too, I cannot mention the name now. I'm very grateful for everybody. Okay, I share all the merits that we accumulate with them too personally. Okay, and then my student, Mateo, everybody knows him. Now actually I have given him the authority to do everything at the temple. People know him more than they know me, which I like actually. I like it. He's the one who is going to run the temple in the future, right? So he needs to know people, he needs to do his best with people, right? And the other thing, people like to do. Yeah, that's good. Then Venerable Sayali, Sudamma, from Vietnam's temple. Actually, she's a nun in Burmese tradition, right? Yeah, Theravada tradition. She's here. And then Sayale Dhammadeepa, she was the one who actually did the trust to this temple. I have a trust to this temple. She's the one who did the trust. Now she's a monk. Nun. She became a nun, right? Yeah. We welcome everybody respectfully, very respectfully. I pay my respect to all the monks and nuns and welcome on behalf of our devotees. Then I will introduce the sponsors. Last night also I talked about them a little bit. In front of all the people here today, I'm going to announce their names. First one is Twin Lu. Yeah, the last one here. She's a nurse, very devout person, very generous, very devout person. Last time also she joined the Katina, she sponsored Katina. This is the second time she does the Katina, and she is actually related to very well-known monk in Vietnam, her cousin, right? A well-known monk in Vietnam. So you are related to monks, all the monks, yeah. So her husband Andy Tran and son Albert Tran. Okay. Then Phil, Pam, and Heather Tom. Heather is here, Phil is there. Okay, very, very good people. You know, I don't know how to say, one is good, one is no bad. No, everybody is good. Everybody equal. Okay, it's not, there is no discrimination. Everybody actually, you are like a family to the temple. Whenever we have something, you are there to help us. Whenever you see anything that we need, you don't ask twice, you do it, right? So Heather, very pious lady. Whenever she does something to the monks, she is very emotional. I can see tears from her eyes. Yeah. So Heather and Phil, same. They have same qualities, same sama saddha, sama sila, sama panya, sama chaga. I'm not going to say those in English, but very important to have a wonderful family life and also spiritual life, those qualities, right? And then Nya Pam is the one who initiated to sponsor the Katina. After her, other people joined with her. Nya Pam, Richard Nguyen, Edward Nguyen, and Tony Nguyen, right? We think of all of them. Then the fourth one, the lady with white hair. Yeah. Very, very nice lady. And last night, she had the opportunity to bring the Buddha's relics from upstairs to downstairs. She was very happy and very emotional, right? This time I think of your husband, right? He is sick, very sick. And before he got, he was sick actually. He one day told me, Bhante, I want to donate something to the temple. I asked what? He did not say. Then he said, I will bring it. Then he brought these two vases, this vase, and there's another one over there. These two big things, very valuable one, made by voodoo. And actually, when he bought it, I didn't want to keep them because I wanted here very simple, look simple. But since he was sick and since he was a very nice person and since he was sick, I wanted to make him happy. So I said, okay, very nice. Right? Even the Buddha, remember that Buddha knew that the last food, the supper that he got from Chan, right? No. Sundar. Was not good for him, but he accepted it to make him happy. Right? So I thought that this is the best time for me to accept it because he's sick and we don't know what will happen, right? So we think of your husband, and Ian is here. They are taking care of his father and your husband very well. You know, we really appreciate it. And Nguyen Chong, he can hear yet? Now he can hear yet? He's on test time? No. Okay. Yeah, we think of him and we hope that he will recover. Okay. And then Bing Lu, she is known to Sri Lankan Buddhist monks when she was little. Bing Lu knew Venerable Nagda Thero in Vietnam, right? Yeah. And she is doing meditation and a lot of good deeds, and with her husband and with her daughter, and she's very happy. She's very happy to sponsor the happy, right? And then the last one here, yeah, Kim. She is actually coordinating, I think, everything, right? And very energetic, you know, running here and there, looking everything, what is, you know, to be done, what is needed. You know, everybody is like that, and she's the one who is texting everybody, you know, and also bothering a lot. Yeah, very nice lady, very generous lady. And she's also with her two sons, Cyrus Nadeshani and Aegis Nadeshani. They are very happy. They are very happy to see a lot of monks here, right? Also, you are very happy to see a lot of people outside, right? So, it will be a wonderful job during this Vasana time period, and you did your duties very well. You kept your promises. Now you are going to do your last promise to offer the vow to the monk. Okay, that's what we are going to do. And we welcome everybody who are here for this wonderful ceremony here today. Now, we are going to observe 5 precepts that will be done by Venerable Bogolle Sumanatero.
Saranam gacchami Dhammam saranam gacchami Sangham saranam gacchami Titiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami Titiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami Titiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami Tatiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami Tatiyampi dhammang saranam gacchami Tatiyampi sanghang saranam gacchami Vānātipātā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyāmi Dinadana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Amin Mittaccara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Savada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Suramindraya Madhyapamadakkhana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now it's time to offer the puja. It will be done by Dr. Venerable Smith. Please say sadhu 3 times. Most venerable members of the class, give them thanks. They, on this very auspicious day, we have brought the Buddha Puja and placed it very respectfully in front of the Buddha statue. You need to remember that this Buddha Puja is offered not to this Buddha statue, but to the noble qualities of the Buddha. Out of great compassion, out of great wisdom, he has showed us the Dhamma, he has preached the Dhamma. So we offer this Buddha Puja to the noble qualities of the Buddha. When you think of it, you need to have unshaken confidence in the Buddha Dhamma. And you need to think that the Buddha is right in front of you, and that to that living Buddha, out of compassion, out of great token of gratitude, we offer this Buddha Puja. We can generate so much good karma, wholesome energy, and that will be very helpful to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you, your family members, and everyone in this hall, in this vicinity, and everyone in the world. So thinking that, let us offer all these requested and all these offerings to the noble qualities of the Buddha along with the Mahatma. Namami Buddham Now, the next item is to dedicate the second portion of the food that we have brought to the temple to Mahasangha. That will be done by Venerable Madhavara Srimada Aunty. Venerable Mahasangha, very fortunate devotees who are sitting here, and very lucky children. As Venerable Amrabuddhi mentioned earlier, today is a very special day of this temple, and for the members, also the monks. Because of several reasons. This is the only one ceremony that happens in this temple of this passion. It's called Katina Ceremony. Katina means unforgettable. When you participate in Katina Ceremony, it is very difficult for you to forget that you participated in this ceremony and you made offering of foods to the Buddha, you made offerings of robes to the Buddha, the monks, you made offerings of all kinds of beautiful presents and robes and other things to the Mahasangha, and a large number of monks were gathered here, and all these things, and all the altar is so beautiful, so many flowers, and that means this is not easy to forget. Katina means not easy to forget. That means even you die and reborn again and again, thousands and thousands of times, that is what's going to happen. All of us are going to die and then reborn, and then die there again, and then reborn. But that does not mean that you are going to die and reborn as a human being. You could be born as a snake, you could be born as a hungry ghost, you could be born as a heavenly being, very joyful and happy and beautiful, and you can be born as a lion or fish or anything can happen. So many species in the world. There are all these opportunities, all these species are your options to be born after your death as who you are now. But when you die, if you have very strong good memories always prevent you from being born as hungry ghosts or snakes and animals and turtles and tigers and all these things, all these animals you won't be, because of the memory is blocking you when you are going to be born there. But if you forget that and you become normal memories, which is regular memories, that could easily lead you to be a bird or a cat or a dog or something. And most dangerous thing is to be born as a hungry ghost. And most of us die hungry ghosts, die and reborn as hungry ghosts. Especially our parents and grandparents, when they are bedridden in the hospital, they are so unhappy, they are always in pain, in the bed, the doctors are coming and putting needles in their left hand and the right hand and the throat, and all when these things are happening, you are very unhappy. And all the memories that you have at the moment of death, it's all bad memories. Bad memories definitely make you an hungry ghost and very unfortunate being who is very poor and who is very unhappy, who is very depressed, who is very ugly, who is very bad smelling, and all these things could happen to you when you become hungry ghost. And it happens very easily. And even a dog and cat, you don't have some dogs have nice homes.
some dogs are lucky, right? But the majority of the dogs in the world are so poor and so ugly and so bad smelling and so many wounds in their bodies. If you go to other countries and see their dogs, very sad. Huh? So anything could happen to any of us, and we don't want that to happen. And guarantee is happening from this day, today. If you participate in the Katina ceremony in a day like today, and if you enjoy the participation, you enjoy all the activities, that means that memory is going to be a very strong memory, easy to forget in your system. So we have many memories. You think that you forgot your first grade class teacher's name, but you didn't forget. You cannot remember. That is a different story. Huh? You didn't forget, right? You may not be able to remember, but you didn't forget. Same thing, you may not remember what life you were there in the past life, in Vietnam or some other place, in heaven or hell or wherever you were, you don't remember. But you don't remember does not mean that you have forgotten. You forgot, you have all the memories in your system from the past life and many past lives. That is what we are. We are carrying a lot of memories. We are okay. We are carrying so many millions of memories. And even today, since you came here, we accumulated so many memories. Some memories are beautiful, some memories are not so beautiful, some memories are ugly. If you have so many ugly memories, for example, when you were a little child, if you were born in a poor neighborhood and your parents were not very smart and not very educated, not very rich, they are beating you up and they don't have enough food to give you, and all these things when you are growing up as a poor ghetto area, you will have a lot of bad memories. A lot of bad memories make you very unfortunate person when you grow up. That is always the case. So therefore, it is very important that we generate good memories all the time. That is why Venerable Amara Buddhi and the Venerable monks created this temple to be very beautiful, and all the members served, prepared the lunch table, so beautiful plates and cups and all that. And all these things are designed mainly for you to have good memories. Okay, today, one thing. Today's memory prevents you from being born as an animal, as a hungry ghost. But definitely, it guarantees that you will be reborn as a human being next life, and the life after next, and the life after next. Then, if you having much better memory, instead of becoming a human being, you'll be reborn as a heavenly being. When you become a heavenly being, everything is so beautiful. Food and clothing and people that you spend time with, music and everything is so beautiful. You become a heavenly, part of the heavenly world. So that is happened. Because of the Katina ceremony, that can happen. So the third thing is that in the end, in the future, after being born again and again, there is a very high possibility that you meet the Buddha very quickly in the samsara. Quickly does not mean like next 100 years, next 100 lives, next 1,000 lives, next 2,000 lives, next 5,000 lives, you might bump into a Buddha and learn the Dhamma from the Buddha and become enlightened. So until that happens, you always be born as a human being or heavenly being, and both this situation, you are not an ordinary human being. You become a very special human being. Maybe very wealthy and very happy and very joyful and have a lot of friends. That is, even when you are born in heaven, you have a lot of heavenly friends, a lot of wealth in the heaven, rich. In human, as a human, you are going to be wealthy and rich. In the heavenly world, you are going to be born rich and happy and so prosperous, both lives. How do we know this? There's a very famous record in the Buddhist sutras called Nagita Apadana. The Nagita was a young man long time ago who performed a ceremony like this, and as a result, he became very rich and very happy human being. And sometimes he become born as a heavenly being. Then he died there and he become a human being. He's always rich again. And later on, during our Buddha's time, this Buddha's time, he was a very good enlightened monk, and he was teaching everyone, brothers and sisters, you should always perform Katina ceremonies. You should always participate in Katina ceremonies, because I did it long time ago, and I get this result, this much result, and that is my direct experience I am telling you. And please believe me, please, because I know for sure, and you are so lucky to hear it from me, because I know it happened to me, and it will definitely happen to you to participate in Katina ceremony. And therefore now, all our Buddhists who know the story of Venerable Nagita Mahatera during the time of our Buddha would like to participate in the Katina ceremonies as a sponsor. As sponsor, you are directly participating in remembering very strong memories. And all those other people who are sitting outside and sitting inside and participating in the ceremony, also generating good memories, and you are also beneficiaries of the Katina ceremony sponsored by a few of these people in the front. And now this is one more thing I have to remember and remind you, is that we should not plan as being born as a Buddhist. We should never plan to be an animal in the next life. If you are angry and hateful to your friends and family and some other people who are hateful, it's very possible that you can be a tiger or snake or something like that. Don't plan to be that. Always plan to be a good human being. That means human beings are very kind and compassionate. Animal beings are rough and rude and harsh. That don't be an animal. Hungry ghosts. Hungry ghosts are always collecting and keeping everything for themselves, never share with other people. Because of their greed, they become hungry ghosts. So if you have a lot of greed, you will be hungry ghost, and don't plan to be a hungry ghost. The saddest thing will happen to anyone. And worst thing is that if you hurt other people, you will be born as a hell being. That means you will be burning in hell, and you are drinking boiling water, and you are in fire, in the middle of fire, if you are born in hell. So don't plan to be born in hell. Don't plan to be born as hungry ghosts. Don't plan to be born as animals. There are billions of animals. Some of the animals are beautiful if you go to the sea or ocean, but they are animals, no matter how beautiful they are. So therefore, now you have to remember, today's offering is bringing you thoughts of generosity. With very generous thoughts, you dedicate all these offerings to Sangha. Sangha is the most beautiful group of people in the whole universe who are worthy of receiving your offering, because they have beautiful minds. Buddha and the Sangha has the purest mind in this universe. Anywhere, any monk to offer something to the Sangha, but actually you should be thinking of the enlightened monk using this monk. This Buddha image is only something that you use to offer to the Buddha. Just like that, these monks are something that you use to offer to the actual enlightened, venerable monks and nuns. And with that thought in your mind, if you dedicate these offerings, close your eyes and put your palms together and dedicate these offerings to the Sangha, thinking in the future, may I never be born as a hungry god, may I never be born as a hell being, may I never be born as an animal, but may I always be born as a human being, and may I always be born as a human being or heavenly being, and both times may I be very comfortable with my belongings, with the things that I have for myself, because if you don't have enough, your life becomes miserable, and then you cannot practice the Dharma and learn the Dharma. Can be done, learning the Dharma can be done only when your mind is free from pain and frustration for not having enough. So with these thoughts in your mind, please dedicate. May I always have a wonderful life after this, after my death, and may I be reborn also in good place only. And finally, may we all attain ultimate peace. May all my family members and relatives who are not here, including the deceased one, also be happy and joyful. And may they also be born as wonderful people, beings in the future life. And finally, may we all attain ultimate peace. With these thoughts in your mind, please put your palms together and recite this Gatha. Saparikaram Imam Bhikkhan Bhikkhu Sanghassa Deva Saparikaram Imam Bhikkhan Bhikkhu Sanghassa Deva Saparikaram Imam Bhikkhan Bhikkhu Sanghassa Deva Idam Patidam Vidam Samigatu Sabhe Urendu Kitaram Sapa Karnadu Pahayuram Sampati Sadra Sampati Adoripan Sampati Vinam Samintetu Kullo Asinghe Amisa Pujavan Pratipatti Pujavan Vidipate Yogiyo Bhagyavan Samma Sambuddharajanan Vahangse Udesa Anaturu Maha Sangaratne Vijaye Atapirikara Ativeka Virikarenjot Sangagata Daksina Vampirinemi Minglapiya Yutu Punne Dharme Anne Kukodagene Diveloka Manutsa Loka Dekvi Vijaye Vitayutu Siyalume Sapa Sampat Anubhava Karamin Satar Darisarama Karane Kalki Matu Buddhu Evadharanna Umaitriya Samma Sambuddhu Rajanan Vamse Kilalaksa Ganang Mahesa Ke Maharatan Vamse Mavogayak Mahaganga Mahavaturak Madana Kalap Paritten Mahadan Bhavatvam
Vedekam pasakayun kalleme budurajanan vahangse visingde sanagarvadam Dukkam dukka samuppadam dukkasada atikkhamang ariyam jattangikam makkam Dukkho padame gaminam yanuven dukka samude nirodha margayane Chaturatar chaturare satya prakasita mihiri se sattharma desana Atnasam Imadharma desanavasane soa Sagrudhamami anakami aranyane Satar mage pal pilivaring matum olamama divang sampat labhage jivete Biye parlo agiya ujati ne guru apasam siyanu dinatme ikame sattharma mandala kadime ekakar tuve vaivasanavantu vaisita Cittam priting yutta sadara siddhing Ping anumodam
Now, slowly you can stand up and go out. Yeah, and there will be people who are signed to offer the food to monks. Those who- And when you come to the Buddha hall to serve the monks, please come in a line. You have to start from the beginning, from the left here, and serve all the monks. Do not serve a lot. One spoonful is enough. Okay? With Yeah. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? No, you cannot stay here, okay? You can go out. Nobody can stay here inside. Outside, staying outside, not inside, okay? Hi, Brian. Here.
My skin is so bad. This
Right now,
Oh, you read the sentence. It's kind of hard to read. Hey, I got it. No. I didn't do that. That's so cool. How many ideas here?
Excuse me, everybody. Comments going around the board. Thank you.
We have already mentioned that not to park in the church parking lot. I heard that there is a tow truck. If you have parked on the church parking, please go and remove your car as soon as possible. We already warned you not to park over there. Again, you have parked your car in the church parking lot. Please move your car as soon as possible. Yeah. If you park your car in the church parking lot, please keep your car. If you want soup, you have soup near the Bodhi place. Very yummy soup.
Simple. Mana bulannya? Ready ya, aku tarik kanan kan. Ya kita di muaf deh.
5 star give you fund market only. The charges
Natural light අපිට ඕන මේක පොත කරලා අරක
Special visa. Yeah, no, it's really white. That's
Buddha statue, right?
Smaller.
That's it.
Forward is going down to come over here.
That's like, architect.
Come out, small. That's like, cement.
Oh, I see. Heavy.
Went for like 1,000.
Really?
What's big? 1,000.
Buddha statues are also very easy. Oh, the lantern. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, you brought it from there. Like the Chinese style, right?
We can read it, yes. The answer is wrong. Yeah. Okay, the US. Oh, okay. US. So now you stay in Riverside. Okay, then you're home or something like that. Now, yeah, okay. In San Jose. Yeah, on November 8th. It's my second time. No, I. Small. Right. Small. waiting for 100 together. Yes. That's my second. Okay. They're 19, they're right 2019. Yeah. Are you as responsibility? Are you guys? You can be like them in that capacity. Yes. I really want you to down.